could say throughout the records, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Vanderbilt Commodores. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Commodores will kick this deep to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the LSU Tigers offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. That's caught. It's Anderson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Caught near the goal line, and he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score LSU 7, Vanderbilt 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Commodores offense comes out for their first possession today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
With the catch, it's Hudson. Broken tackle, still going. They finally get him down, but a big play near 46.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Alexander. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Commodores pick up enough yards to move the sticks. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. A short completion with the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Commodores starting a new series here on 1st and 10. QB decides to keep it here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
And the Commodores looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Grab down the middle. It's sharp.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Nusslein. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
It's a run. Running back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down play coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Finding space at the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Commodores will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And that sets up a return. The returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. And that Miami Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
A really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Back-to-back deep shots. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The 2nd down pass.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Picks up the 1st and still running. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Are you kidding me? This big a gain on a quarterback scramble? Defensive coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out in the open field off of a scramble and pick up those kind of yards.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's a carry for the fullback. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw, caught over the middle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's sharp. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab. It's Hill. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's a Durham. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Pavia. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Alexander. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Commodores will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A crow route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Grab down the middle. It's Green. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a second down play. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Running back grabs it on a screen. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That completion sets up a third down play. Can they pick up the first on the ground? It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pulls it in. It's Durham. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something.
exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Nussmeier. A deep shot to the right. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Grab by the receiver. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Anderson. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Or it's snapped to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Rex snap to the back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. On the run, it's Alexander. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, it's Pavia. He finds the running back in the flat. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Wide open, he makes the grab. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. Makes it look easy.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another 1st down coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
by the receiver.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Grab down the middle. It's Anderson.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up 1st and goal at the 7.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? Quarterback still with the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looking for 6. Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score LSU 21. Vanderbilt.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick it away.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they bring him down right at the 20.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hand off to the single back. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Pavia. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So here we go, down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. So down 4 late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. Maybe the last shot here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. Pounding away with the run game. End zone ahead. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looking to the end zone. Oh, almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed, but it does bring up a 4th down here.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score LSU 28, Vanderbilt.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Sets a kickoff.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Second down after that completion. To throw, it's Pavia. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.